Hey guys, QUANDINI here, and today I'm going to be doing another quick little Unreal Engine 4 tutorial. As well as a bit of a Blender tutorial, I guess as well. Right off the bat, I just want to say sorry for any background sound, and stick around to the end of the video. I have some cool announcements I think you'll like. But anyway, let's get into the tutorial here. So I'm going to, in this project that I have, I'm going to go to my main menu here, and then I'm going to play it, just to show you what it looks like. This highlight color can be anything. I'll show you how to do that as well. This is very simple but very effective and can help quite a bit. It's largely changed as well. But yeah, this doesn't do anything. I can play the game. And if I quit, it just quits. I'll teach you setting that those two up as well. The settings will be in a different video. But let's go ahead and create a project here, or this is just a blank project that I created before. So it can be first person, third person, as long as you can have access to the mouse. I prefer to have these. They got the hunting browser and stuff on my right side monitor. There and here, I like to see a bit more. That's just preference. So as we can see here, we have the basic project. I'm not going to click because the sound is annoyingly loud. It can move around. We can't see our mouse. It locks it in the center. And we're going to fix that by creating our own character for our main menu. So in the content browser here, I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to name it menu. And inside of that folder, I'm going to create a new level and then main menu. And I'm going to open that up. And inside of here, there'll be nothing currently. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to add a directional light. And I'm also going to add a cube. Just something to distinguish. Where it is? Where's that cube at? There we go. Just as something in the background, pretty much. So I'm gonna make that 20 by 20. No. Could make this one 20. Go 201. Alright. I'm going to create a new material in here. You can create a folder for it. I'm not going to. BG. And constant vector 3. And I'm just gonna make it red. Oh, it's still black. And I'm gonna drag that on. Alright. So next thing we're gonna want to do is to create our character, because if we go into that, we can just only see this first character. We don't want it. So what I'm gonna do is create a new file. I'm gonna name this char, short for character, and I'm gonna create a new blueprint class, make it a character. I'm gonna name this main menu. and in the main menu, well, we're just going to open that up and close down BG. And in here I'm going to create or add a camera, and it can be wherever you want. I'm just going to put that there. For the character movement in here, we're going to need to change a few things here. We're going to need to change these to none. We're also going to need to just technically change all of these down. You can move that up. I'm going to set the max walk speed to 0. Just all these here. There is actually something you can do to disable it. Let's see. Okay, I can't remember what I did for it. But hopefully it should be fine. And here, back in our menu folder, I'm going to create a new game mode as well. I'm going to name this main menu. Main menu. And inside of here we're going to go to class, make sure on class defaults, and the default pawn class, we're going to set that to main menu, so that'll be our character. So we should be good with that. We can save that. Also in here we're going to want to in character movement, let's go ahead and double check something here. Okay. Right, that should be fine for now. We're just going to get a player start here, drag it in, and we're going to test it. Okay, so that's still doing that. So one way around that, actually what I forgot to do is in the blueprints, in game mode, we want to change this to main menu 1. Just gonna click OK there, and we can close these, and now we have our character. We still can't see our mouse, but we're gonna fix that, and we also can't move around right now. I'm moving my mouse and it's not moving, so that's what we want. Back on the character here, I'm just going to click on the camera and actually drag that onto the mesh here. But in this menu solve, use controller rotation yaw, we want that off, and as well as block input. So that should help with that. There is one other thing I want to enable here. Let's see. Yeah, so one thing I've got to do is actually create a new blueprint class and character controller. I'm going to name this just main. We're going to open that up and we want to enable click events, show mouse cursor, enable mouse over, and mouse touch. After we've done that, we can, in the class defaults, we should be able to actually use that in the game mode here. Play controller main, there we go. I'm going to save that, and if we play it we can now see our mouse, and that's all good there. So one thing we want to do is, for me, I'm just going to create some Blender models. Your Blender won't look like this, but you can use whatever modeling software you want. I'm just going to press space and type in text, and I'm going to rotate that on the x-axis by 90 by going RX and then typing 90. Also going to, in the fonts tab here, I'm just going to leave it as the default text. I'm going to extrude this, and I will center it on both things there and select the font. We're going to the fonts folder. I guess that one will work. No, I don't like that one. We want a blocky font, preferably. Okay, well, I'll just use that, that'll work, I guess. So, with this text, I'm going to press 5 and then 1. And I'm just going to hold control as I drag this up. I'm going to press tab to edit the text. I'm going to name this play. And then I'm also going to duplicate that, holding control again and moving it down like so. I'm going to press tab, or split this and press tab, and rename it quit. I'm going to press 5 to get out of orthographic view, and that's that done. We can then go and export as an FBX, and I'm going to put it in 1 terabyte drive, v4 models, tutorial, and I'm going to name this menu. Once you're done there, you can exit out. I'm not going to worry about saving it. In the content browser here, we're going to want to right click, import model. You can just drag them in if you want. And in the folder where I saved it to, you're just going to select menu, and you want to make sure, doing it that way, you want to untick combine meshes by bringing them down this first drop box, and then clicking import all. Alright, now that these two models are imported, we're going to create a new actor for each of them. I'm going to name one play, and I'm going to name one quit. I'm going to open up play and I'm going to drag in play, and then we're just going to go compile, we can close it down, and the same for quit. We're going to drag in quit this time. Because in Blender, it's saved the positioning where they are, we can drag them in a scene together. So what I'm actually going to do is just delete that, actually drag it into one thing, and then on the where is it? The camera. I'm gonna put this up front and select both of these. I'm going to turn snapping off as well. And just put it there. Then I'm going to compile, I'm going to put this back to perspective. And we've got exactly what we made in Blender. I'm also going to, well, now we can at least drag them in. I'll put them about there, move it up and rotate them. Your tools are up here to change them. We could just cycle by pressing F. Alright, so once we've got that, we're going to go into the play here, and we're just going to drag both of these in as references. We're going to get rid of both of these, and we're going to right click and go on mouse, let's see, event on actor, on mouse over is what we want. Alright, on actor begin cursor over, and give the same thing here. On our event actor end cursor over, I'm just going to need that for this first one here, and you can go to the viewport by checking what one it is. So menu text here is play, so on mouse over, create a new material for this, upload, and we'll make a vector 3 for that. I'm going to make this yellow, and we're going to go branch, equal object, actually no, on begin mouse over, we're going to check, we need to select one of these and actually do that again. On cursor over, selecting the text, the menu text here, and we go touch component equal to menu text, and we're going to branch in here just to complete that, and if it's true then we want to set material can just use the same target there. And we can select the material to hover. Now if it's false, then we want to set the material again using the same thing here. I should move those up like that. And we're going to set the material to cube material. We're going to do practically the same here, except reverse these options. I'm going to select this and go on mouse. Actually, let's go ahead and test this out now. So as you can see, we can hover over it, but as soon as our mouse gets off of it, it still stays the same. So selecting Magix again, we're going to go mouse over, begin, end, over, and we're just going to look at that. Like so, and look at that. But this time put the false to the top one and the true to the bottom one. So you should be getting something that looks fairly similar to this. Pause it and copy this if you need to. Alright, so now we're literally going to copy this. Paste it down here. Link this up to the bottom ones. And this time, selecting this here, I'm going to go mouse over, again, link these up. Selecting it again. Mouse over, end, and that is that. So now, oh, what is it giving me a shoot for? Oh yes, we gotta do this. Set material at 1. Gonna link that up. If it is touching true, then set it to hover it. If it's false, set material 1 to the cube material. So now when we go play, as you can see when we hover over any part of the mouse here, and it is selective to what you are on, the actual object itself, they hover, or they change material. As you can see here, nothing happens when we're clicking, so we'll sort that out. We'll also need to set, actually no, we just go click here, so selecting the first one, we'll go mouse, click, then on active click, going to need to add a little thing here, just at the start of both of these. and we're literally just going to add a variable saying hovered. Sorry for my bad spelling, not gonna bother with it really. And we want to set hovered here to false, and on here we want to set it to true. And we're going to create another one, and we're just going to name it hovered 2. And the same thing is just going to happen here. This should probably be around the other way, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'm not going to worry about it. That is what we have so far. Alright, so now we're going to go on actor. We'll just type in click. We are going to make a branch, and the condition is going to be this hovered 2 pressed, so I set that to my play. You can name this play and quit if you want. We're also going to make sure that we are like not clicking the wrong one, so if it's not, then we can go branch and hovered for the other one. We'll get to that part later. Move that down there for now. And if it's true, we're going to open level. I'm going to go grab our level name here. So first person BP maps. Let's press F2 to copy that. And I'm just going to paste it in there. So that's practically all we need to do there. And for the hovered one here, after the quit, we just go quit. So that's really all it is. We can hover over them, we click quit, it quits. If we click play, it opens the level we want. However, there is one problem that I haven't found a fix to. If you move, as you can see, it locks as the mouse has been shown, but it's just been hidden. So one thing I might actually do to fix this is by moving this down here, and we'll go get player pawn, my character actually, and we'll go where is it? We want to call, oh hang on, alright, so what we want to do is we want to create a new variable. We can name this player, and we're going to change the boolean type and type in our player, so it'll be first person character here. And now if we drag that in, we can reference all sorts of things we need off here. So what I need to do is go just type in mouse here, or okay, so that's what we need to do. We can play it and see that when we hover over the play and the quit button, we click the play, it plays in, and there is one bug that I have not figured out how to fix, but I will release a video updating it when I did figure it out. So if I move to left and right, it is unlocked. But you just simply have to click left or right click to get the full movement back. If we click quit, it quits, and so on. So hope that this video helps. Leave a like if this helped you out. Share it with a friend if they need some help with something like this. We'll be curious about this. But yeah, see you in the next video.